Physically, how are you feeling after that? You see a little bit of the bruising around you.
Yeah, guy fucking hit me, dude. A couple times. I wanted him to stop, but he just kept on keeping on. I feel great. I feel good. A little sore. Things happen. I have to go back and watch it. I didn't feel in danger. There was nothing that hit me to the point where I felt rocked. He's got weird timing. He's got a really weird style, and some shots got in that I didn't expect. I felt like I was countering basically everything he threw in the first, and then like my coach calls him a snake charmer. He's got this really weird style where he's either like stop or gone. He never cruises, you know. So he hit with a couple okay shots, but I feel good.
It seemed, especially in the first round, you were timing, like when he would rush in, you would like clinch up and try to shoot down. And so I guess, did it play out as you expected, especially in that first round?
The first round played out exactly how I expected. He wanted to brawl, and I was like, no, we're gonna have a nice technical, clean fight that I'm gonna win. And then he just became more insistent that we were gonna brawl through the second and third. And I still won the brawl too, but that guy's really good at pulling you into a dogfight. You know, he's known for that, and I was surprised how well he did it. Like he pulled me into a brawl, and I still won the brawl, but I mean, it's Cub Swanson, you know, he's good at what he does.
And you said to me today, you know, you've been watching Cub for a while, and like when Max fought Frankie and when Israel fought Anderson, they said it was a little surreal being in there because like they've seen, like you said, you've seen Cub Swanson do this on TV, but to actually be in there, were there moments that you were like, well, I've seen this before?
Yeah, a lot of moments like that, not necessarily in the cage, but before. Once we got in the cage, I shut all that off. He's a problem to be solved, you know? He's a problem to be solved. But pre-fight stuff, it was really weird because I don't want to like this guy. We're going to go get in a fight, but it's Cub Swanson. What am I going to be, a dick to Cub Swanson? It's Cub Swanson. Like, I've watched him fight since I was in high school. He's a great guy. He's a good dude. He's a good dad. He's a great fighter. Like, he's a hard guy to dislike, right? So I had to reconcile that he's a legend that I have the utmost respect for, while also accepting, like, we're going to get in the cage and I can't have any respect for him. Like, I need to go beat the hell out of this guy.
When they were reading the scorecards, you were kind of standing there with a smile before they announced you as the winner. So were you confident that you had done enough to pull this off?
Yeah, I was really confident. I thought I did plenty to win the fight, and then I heard the split. I was like, had 1 second. I was like, I hope they don't do the thing that they always seem to do. And thankfully they didn't. I think they got it right. I won the fight. I felt real confident that I won the fight. It was just a weird one. It was a weird one, but that's kind of what you get when you fight Cub, you know? It's like, I knew what I was signing up for.
And during your fight, I'm curious to get your thoughts on this. They announced Dan Ige was stepping in on like 5 hours notice. So
what a sick prick, dude. Dan is a real sicko. He didn't need to hit me that second time in February. I hope his hand still fucking hurts. But I do love Dan. I love Dan. He's a great person. He's a friend of mine, someone I consider a friend. And I also got a lot of love for Lopez too. That kid's like just such a good kid, and it's cool to see this next generation coming up. So yeah, I'm gonna get done with this. I'm gonna go watch that like a fan. Like, I'm excited as a guy who loves fighting. I'm excited for that. You know.
You see the new Deadpool leak or thing they just put out?
I didn't see the trailer, but the new one. But everything I've seen of it looks so good. Like, they're just doing it so well.
Well, they're bringing back Tyler Mane from the first X, like the original Sabres.
I love that. I really love that.
And they have MMA talk in the actual trailer, like ground and pound, side control.
Really? It's really cool to watch MMA like seep into the pop culture, like in a way that's actually makes sense. That's like, it's not like hokey and gimmicky. It's like they actually kind of get it. Like, the people who make movies like that, obviously, like, you can tell when they love comic books because the movie's good. You can also tell that they love fighting and they love all these other cool things, and it's a good time to be a fucking nerd. We're gonna have a good summer.
Hey, Andre, just want to hear. When you're in a fight like that and you're getting into an exchange, you're aware it's Cub Swanson. I know you said that he's just a problem out there, but how do you handle all those emotions when it's like, you know what, here we go, another tough one?
If everything's going right, you're not really thinking too much. You know, you kind of turn it off. You know, I'm someone who is very analytical. I like to think. I like to problem solve. I like to reverse engineer things. So during my camp, I'm thinking a lot. I'm talking a lot. My coach Danny Castillo will tell you I never shut up during training. But when it's time to fight, you turn all that off. You know, if you feel something good, hold on to it. If you think something good, hold on to it. If you have a negative thought, or you have some self-doubt, or you have this negative emotion, you just let it go. You just turn it off. You don't attach yourself to thoughts and feelings. You know, and the closer I get to the fight, the less I feel, the less I think. I complete autopilot, you know, just seek, destroy. And I feel I did a really good job of that. I did a really good job of, I'm really obsessive compulsive in my day-to-day life. It's something that I've struggled with for a long time, and I'm actually immensely proud of myself for turning that off fight week and just enjoying fight week. And I think it's one of the best I've ever done it this week, and I'm glad it ended with a nice win over a legend.
Congratulations.
Thank you. That's it. That no one else wants to talk to me? That's hurtful.
What kind of pizza are we gonna eat?
Shit. Pepperoni and olive. I like it a thin crust. I like it a little well done. I like almost all my food a little well done. Put a little garlic butter on that on the crust right there, and just. I'm a big pepperoni black olive guy. That's a good question. Later, dudes.